Hi, welcome to my craft box. Today we're going to be learning how to crochet the single crochet stitch. Welcome to T&P Handmade Collections crochet series. Let's begin. Today we're starting with crocheting the single crochet stitch. Now, the first bit of information that I would like to share with you is that you have to know how you learn. Some people learn by watching tutorials on YouTube. Sometimes those tutorials can be really fast. Some people learn by doing diagrams. Okay, I want to make sure you can see that. These are diagrams. And then some people learn by reading the instructions or the patterns from books or pamphlets or magazines. Before you get started with any of these three or more methods of learning to crochet, or you know how to crochet and you're going to get started with the pattern, know how to read them by crochet symbols and directions. Okay, now when you crochet, there is the British version and then there is the US version, and that's why I'm wanting to share this chart. There are many patterns that I might see on YouTube, and some of them are explained in British terms. So know that, for example, a single crochet stitch, which you're going to learn today, is really called a double crochet. A half double crochet is called a half treble crochet. A double crochet stitch in the UK or in Britain terms is called treble crochet. Know the type of stitches that you are crocheting. Know what I call is a legend. The legend gives you abbreviations and terms. Always read your patterns first. Go over the crochet abbreviations so that as you're reading, you'll know what they mean when it says beginning, which, you know, BEG, which is beginning, CH, chain, DC, double crochet, DEC, decrease. All these things will help you when you are doing or creating or making or just simply reading a pattern. You need to be aware of these things, okay? And I'm just sharing some terms that I have in store in my book. I have put away a book that stores all of my items that I just want to make sure that if I see something or some initial or some type of crochet symbol and I don't know what it is, I go get that book. And you see I have these paper. My paper is in plastic, so if I drip or spill, if I'm drinking some coffee or tea, I'm still good. But these symbols in crocheting you need to be familiar with. Okay? My favorite method of crocheting a new stitch that I do not know, I like the diagrams. As you practice, as you become more familiar with crocheting, this might even work for you. Again, at the bottom, here's the legend: slip stitch, chain, single crochet. What the symbol is double crochet. This is my favorite method. It's this one. I like this. So today, let's start with how to crochet a single crochet stitch. Now, here are crochet hooks. I think today we're going to do, I'm going to use the 3.75 millimeter crochet hook. No different really, just a fourth off from this 4 millimeter crochet hook. It's all the same, and it will work very nicely with this worsted weight or 4-ply crochet yarn. Now, so far, I have not seen any crochet chains from anybody. If you're not sure how to post your pictures, I will be happy to kind of do a little tutorial on how to post your pictures. It's really not hard. I was told today that by one of our participants that she is still practicing and she's got to get that done so she can be ready. So if you're still practicing, crocheting chains take a lot of practice. They really do. Now, we're just going to chain 10. That's all we're going to do. And I did the slip stitch. I closed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If a pattern calls for 10 stitches, the pattern may say do 1 extra so that you will have exactly 10 chains for 10 stitches. So I'm just going to do this one. So we're not going to count this, okay? We're going to skip this chain. We're going to go into the second chain. You're going to pull out a loop, and then you're just going to wrap around, and then you're going to pull through the 2 loops. That's 1 single crochet stitch. Okay, we're going to go back in the next chain, and we're going to pull up. We're going to wrap around, and we're going to pull through 2. One more time. We're going to go into this chain. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you go into 2 of these strands. I'm going to see if I'm going to show you the back. Sometimes you might, when you stick your crochet through the chain, you might go through 2 because it's that back bar back there. It doesn't matter. If you go through 1, if you go through 2, in the beginning when I started crocheting, it was the 2. And now what I see is everybody is crocheting and starting just going through the top loop of the chain. So doesn't matter. Okay? You just wrap it around and go through 2. Make sure it's not too tight. Make sure it's not too loose. Hopefully I'm still in focus and you can see this. But simply that's it. And I would like for you to keep practicing this till you get to the end. One of the things, another thing that I would like to show you is with the chain on the back, there is a little ridge back here. Some people crochet in the back. I use the back because when you crochet, it has just a nice finish. Okay, I'm gonna pull this loose, and again we're going to go into the second hump, not this one but this one. We never count that first one. And sometimes that get people into trouble when they are crocheting. You have to count. You have to know how many stitches that you are working with so that it can come out even and you have even rows. And I'm going to do another tutorial that specifically deals with that, because sometimes you can be crocheting and the chains on the end when you get through with the row, especially when you start the next row and you might have 3 crochet strands, you may not know where you're going in, and you can get lost and you'll make more stitches than you want to. So we will be looking at that, but this I'm just showing you. Do not do this one. But there are so many ways to do a chain. There's another way that's a foundation chain that I am going to show you in another session, not today. Today, I just want you to crochet a single chain, start in the second, not this one, but this one. Start in the second loop or chain, whatever the word you feel comfortable with. Pull up, wrap around, pull through 2. One more time. Go into the next bar or the loop, bring up a loop, wrap around the yarn around the crochet hook, and pull it through the 2. One more time. Go through the loop at the top, pull through the yarn, wrap around, pull through the 2. This should be relaxing and very comfortable. After a while, you'll be zipping through rows really fast. But this is a single crochet stitch. Okay, that's it for this week. I would like for you to keep practicing your chains, and please practice this stitch. Whenever you can, please take a picture and please post it on TMP Handmade Collection Facebook page. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. It don't matter what it look like, but it's just been a great time talking with you and being with you today. And as usual, have a blessed day.